on new concepts. And before I start, just a small thought that meditation is like what meditation is to our soul. It's a great gift to us. It improves our nervous and immune system. It is just like as food is to body. So the meditation is also like food to our soul. Just make sure that you have renamed yourself in the given sequence, name, admission number in class, so that your attendance is marked properly. You're not marked absent for the day. Yes, children, I asked you before I start with the capital adjustment, let's quickly do question number 76 and 77. There are 2 points in these two questions. I told you to try question number 76. I hope you have tried. It's it's more or less same like the questions we have discussed earlier, but the only difference is we have been given current account here. We have been given current account. Fine. So all when the capital accounts are maintained by fixed method, we have to make all the adjustments in the current account. This is the only difference in this question. Wait, let us read the question first. Children, we are not able to do each and every question, but I have tried to lift up those questions which have some or the other point. And if you see the other questions of the book, I have discussed all the adjustment earlier in some or the other way. All the adjustments have been discussed. Fine. So you will not face difficulty in doing these questions if you follow the steps told to you. Fine. So this is the balance sheet of X and Y who are sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. So the first thing that I have to do is I have to mark the items, finds those which are to be distributed. On the asset side, there is you can see there is goodwill. This is the goodwill they might have purchased. This is not the valued goodwill. But as per AS 26, this also has to be written off. And then on the liability side, we have general reserve. You can always mark these items so that you don't forget to distribute them. Fine. Next, now you can see in the balance sheet, there are capital account balances and there are current account balances. Now Z is admitted as a new partner, provision for doubtful debts, rest the things are same, there are adjustments given. So we will analyze each and every adjustment where it has to be posted. Fine. Now X takes over the investment and an agreed value of 18,000. Investments were appearing at 24,000 and he has taken the investment at 18,000. So we have done this in the revaluation account adjustment. This type of adjustment also we have done. Fine. So, and one more point in this question is that the half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. Fine. So let us see the working. ZS is admitted as a new partner on 1st April 2020 on the following terms. New profit sharing ratio of the partner will be 4:3:2. So that means I need to calculate the sacrificing ratio. I have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. So I would like all of you to calculate the sacrificing ratio quickly. And the goodwill is also to be valued at 2 years twice the average profit of the last 3 years. Giving you a minute, calculate sacrificing ratio. So whatever working notes are required to do the question, we should first do that. Calculate sacrificing ratio and goodwill. I want you to answer. This is very simple. Calculation of sacrificing ratio and goodwill. You can do this. Yes, sacrificing ratio will be, yes, very good. Calculate goodwill as well. Calculate the value of goodwill as well. I think it's correct. The value of the goodwill is also correct. I'm getting the correct answer. I want all of you to solve this so that you also get confidence that you are able to do the questions. Step by step, calculate the sacrificing ratio. Your new profit sharing ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 2, and the old profit sharing ratio is 3 is to 2. Old profit sharing ratio is 3 is to 2. Yes, old ratio, new ratio. Sacrificing ratio is old minus new. So X sacrifice, old minus new, this comes out to 7 by 45. Y sacrifice, so our sacrificing ratio is 7 is to 3. So where the sacrificing ratio is going to be utilized, it is going to be utilized in the distribution of premium for goodwill that the new partner is bringing. And we have to calculate the value of the goodwill. So this is twice the average profit. First, I have calculated the average profit. This comes out to 81,000, and then goodwill is 1,62,000. Now this is the goodwill of the firm. So don't, again and again I'm reminding, this is the common mistake. Child Students usually ask the new partner to bring this. They think that new partner has to bring this goodwill, that is 1,62,000. No, this is the goodwill of the firm. He has to bring his share in, he has to bring his share in this goodwill, and his share, new partner's share is, yes, 2 by 9. So he is going to bring 2/9 of 1,62,000, that is 36,000. Z is going to bring 36,000 as his share of goodwill. Check your answers. And those who have not done, just note it down fast. Revaluation account. Now, provision for doubtful debts is to be maintained at 5% on debtors, and debtors are 60,000. That means how much provision do I require? How much provision do I require in the new balance sheet, and how much provision do I have already with me? I require 3,000, and I already have 2,400 with me. So I'm going to create new provision of 600 from revaluation account. Revaluation account debited to provision for doubtful debts. Outstanding rent payable was 15,000. Fine. So this is my, there is an increase in the liability. This will also be recorded on the debit side. An accrued income of 4,500 does not appear in the books of the firm. This is an unrecorded asset. Unrecorded asset will be recorded on the credit side. It is my gain. Accrued income will be recorded on credit side. Then X takes over the investment and an agreed value of 18,000. I want you to analyze this. We have done this earlier also. Now I'm randomly going to ask anyone to answer. There are just few who are participating so actively, but some are just silent. Yes, Dia of 12th E and 12th F. Dia, Huria and Dia, tell the answer. What will be the treatment of investments? Treatment of investments. X is taking over the investments at 18,000 and the investments are appearing in the balance sheet at 24,000. Yes, I think you have forgotten, most of you have forgotten this treatment. Investments, the value of the investments has decreased. He's taking over the investment at 18,000. So the value of my investment has decreased by 6,000. So I have to first decrease the value of the investment. And this decrease is recorded on the debit side. So I'm first going to decrease the value of the investments. Just wait a minute. Investments are going to be decreased. So there is no other adjustment. We are transferring the loss to partner's capital account. Rest all the adjustments were simple in this question. So this was the only adjustment that needed taken care of. Fine. Now all the adjustment, whether it is distribution of reserves or distribution of revaluation account or premium for goodwill, now this will be done in the current account. So there is no difference. The only difference in this question is that we are making two accounts for the partner, that is his current account and capital account. The cash the new partner is going to bring is going to be shown in the capital account, not the current account. Fine. And rest all the adjustments are to be done through current account. So actually there was no need of preparing Z's current account because there will be no adjustment for Z. Fine. 30,000 and 6,000. Then we have transferred the general reserve. We mentioned we marked general reserve in our balance sheet. We have transferred general reserve 21 in the old profit sharing ratio and the goodwill appearing in the balance sheet. Yes, children, goodwill appearing in the balance sheet will also be distributed in old ratio. Don't get confused with the premium for goodwill. This is goodwill appearing in the balance sheet. This will be distributed in old profit sharing ratio. And premium for goodwill, how much premium we were supposed to bring? 36,000. That will be distributed amongst the partners in their sacrificing ratio. Now there was one more point that half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. So this is normal like drawings, partner's current account to cash. So whatever amount they were getting as premium for goodwill, they are withdrawing half the amount. So this has to be, you have to be a bit careful in this. First thing, you have to debit the partner's current account with the cash withdrawn. And you also have to reduce the cash in the balance sheet by this much amount. Fine. So the whole of the cash brought in as premium for goodwill is not retained in the business. It is only half of the amount which is retained in the business. Fine. So my cash withdrawn by the partner is 12,600 and 5,400. Now this is one thing that can be skipped by the students. You may skip this item to be posted because in the normal questions, we don't have the asset or any liability taken over by the partner. So when the partner has taken any asset, my journal entry is partner's capital account to asset account. So I have to, and in this case, it will be current account. Fine. So partner's current account to investments he's taking. So partner's current account to investments and investments will not be appearing in the new balance sheet. Investments will not be appearing in the new balance sheet. Fine. So first I reduce the value of investment from 24 to 18,000, and at this revised value, the asset has been taken by X. Yes. Is there any adjustment left in this current account? You can note down and tell me, is there any adjustment left in this current account? Have I posted all the items? I have transferred reserves, whatever items I marked in the balance sheet, I have distributed that. Yes. I have distributed premium for goodwill. One thing I'm leaving. I want you to guess. There is one thing I'm missing that I have not posted to current account. This is to check that we have posted each and every item to the current account so that we are getting the correct balance carried down. Yes, very correct, children. We have not posted revaluation account. You can post revaluation account. Revaluation account loss will be transferred to on the debit side. I intentionally did this so that, but you will find out revaluation account, transfer revaluation account loss, and your balance carried down then will be 17940 and 6960. Your balance carried down is correct here, but I intentionally missed one item so that you are able to recall that we have missed one item. So you have to keep a check of first, all the items, all the reserves and undistributed profits in the balance sheet have been posted. Revaluation account profit or loss has been posted. Premium for goodwill, if any, brought in by cash or not in cash, fine, is posted in the current account. And the last thing that you have to see that will not be there in all the questions. The last thing is, if any asset and liability has been taken over by the partner, that has also been posted. And this case, investments were taken over. Fine. So investments were taken over by X. So that has also been posted. That has also been posted. Do mention revaluation account loss. I have not written it. I will have to go back and then mention it. You can write down the revaluation account loss and then you will get this balance carried down. Now we have to make capital account as well. It's capital, there is no such big issue in preparing capital account. You have been doing this earlier, but now there will be no adjustment, no only additional capital introduced and capital withdrawn will be shown in the capital account. There was no capital withdrawal by any of the partner. It was only new partner who was bringing in the capital. So my capital account balances will be 1,80,000 as we are maintaining the fixed method. So capital accounts of X and Y remain same. It is only Z who has introduced capital. As he was a new partner, he was supposed to bring this capital 60,000. Fine. Now just quickly make the balance sheet. I want you to calculate the cash balance now, because this is one thing where the students commit mistake. They don't find out the correct cash balance. Find out the cash balance. Yes, I want you to calculate the cash balance. What is to be added? 15,000 is the balance given in the balance sheet. What will be the balance in the new balance sheet? Yes, we have to 15,000 to 15,000 we have to add. Yes, we have to add cash brought in by the new partner, premium for goodwill brought by the new partner, and the one thing, the cash withdrawn by the old partners, that is to be subtracted as well. So 93,000 was the correct answer. Next item is debtors. Less provision. Now we have increased the provision to 3,000. So 57,000. Patents, there was no change in the value. Fixed assets, I think there was no change in the value of fixed assets as well. Goodwill has been distributed. It has been written off. So goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet. Take care of this also. Accrued income, there was an unrecorded asset. Fine. While preparing the revaluation account, we saw that there was an accrued income. This is your adjustment number C. This is adjustment C. There is an accrued income of 4,500. So this has to be shown on the asset side. Total comes out to be 4,14,900. Coming quickly to the creditor liability side, 45,000. General reserve will not appear, but there was an unrecorded liability rent outstanding. So this comes out to 15,000. Then capital accounts balances, and then I'm going to show the current account balances. Fine. So you have to take care that you are putting the revised value in the balance sheet and you are not missing any unrecorded asset or liability. You are not missing any unrecorded asset or liability. If you're not comfortable in showing the cash like this, you don't want to show it like this, you can make a cash account as well. If you're comfortable in making a cash account, you can make a cash account as well. Whatever receipts, put it on the debit side, whatever payments, put it on the credit side and find out the cash balance. That is the cash book, cash account, or you can say a single column cash book that you will be preparing. Let's move to question number 77 now. In question number 77, it is more or less like this only. But the difference is now, earlier the firm X and the old partners were maintaining the capital account by fixed method. But once a new partner has been admitted, they want to change this method from fixed method to fluctuating method. So now they want to maintain only one account, that is capital account. So what we'll be doing is we will be first preparing both capital account and current account. All the adjustments will be done in the current account, but current account balances will not be shown in the new balance sheet. They will be transferred to capital account. They will be transferred to capital account. Fine. So quickly have a look. In this question, he is bringing 1,25,000 as the capital and Z is admitted as a new partner for 1/4 share. So do I need to calculate the sacrificing ratio here? Whenever it is, old ratio is given and the new partner's share is given. I need not calculate the sacrificing ratio. So my old ratio is the sacrificing ratio and Z is introduced capital. Goodwill is valued at nil. So there There is no compulsion that the goodwill is to be there. Fine. It is found that the creditors include a sum of 7,500, which was not to be paid, but it was also found that there was a liability for compensation to workmen amounting to 10,000. Fine. So we have to decrease our creditors by 7,500. We have to create a liability for workmen compensation. As reserve is not there, this liability will be created from revaluation account. Provision for doubtful debts is to be created at 10%. 10% on 75,000. So I require 7,500, but I have only 5,000. So remaining 2,500 I'm going to create from revaluation account. Partners capital account, present fixed capital method is to be converted into fluctuating capital method. This I have explained. Bill of 20,000 accepted from creditors were not recorded in the books. Please take care of this adjustment. This will not. Can anyone tell me the entry for this? Bill of 20,000 accepted from creditors were not recorded in the books. You can guess. Yes, what will be the journal entry for this? Bill of 20,000. This is a recap of the no, this is what I was Ishanjali Apur, no, not correct. Yes, Harshit is correct. I think he's in C section. Harshit, your answer is correct. We have accepted bills from creditors. So my creditors got converted into bills payable. It has nothing to do with revaluation account. Vidhi is also correct. Very good, Vidhi. Yes, getting the correct answers as well. Creditors have been converted to bills payable. Fine. So I have to reduce my creditors and increase my bills payable. Fine. So this has nothing to do with the revaluation account or cash. We are not getting cash. It is not getting, it has nothing to do with increase or decrease in liability. It was just an error which is now to be rectified. I have accepted the bills payable from creditors, but I have not shown them in the bills payable. So my journal entry is bills payable to creditors. That is, I will reduce the creditors and increase my bills payable. Fine. So X provides 50,000 loan to the business carrying interest at the rate of 10% per annum. We have to increase our cash by this amount, which we are receiving as a loan. And we have to show this in a balance sheet also. But this interest is irrelevant at the point of admission. Interest will be paid next year. Don't take this interest into account, as he has given the loan on 31st March. He will be paid interest next year. That is on 31st March 2021. Fine. So this is also irrelevant, 10% per annum interest. And this also has nothing to do with the revaluation account. So let us quickly take the work, see the working. Creditors, their creditors were to be reduced. Fine, they were a creditor of 7,500, which is not to be paid now. So this is my gain, all the gains to be recorded on the credit side. Workman compensation outstanding, claim outstanding. You can simply write workman compensation claim as well. Fine. So this, as there was no reserve, the whole of the liability has been created from revaluation account. Then excess of provision that I require 7,500. I have only 5,000 with me. 2,500 will be created from revaluation account. So these were the only 3 adjustments in the revaluation account. So loss has been distributed. You can quickly note down this. There is not such a big deal in the preparation of revaluation account in this question. The only point was of bills. You have to be careful in that. Fine. So now I'm making current account, balance brought down. Of current account I posted 40 and 30. Revaluation account loss is posted. There was no item in the balance sheet which was to be distributed. Premium for goodwill was also not there. Fine. So I have checked all. There was no item, no reserve, no accumulated profit or losses to be distributed. There was no, yes, no premium for goodwill was also not there, as the value of the goodwill is zero, nil. So, and no asset and liability has also been taken over by the partner. So revaluation account loss was the only item. So and this, I have not written here balance carried down. I have written capital account here because I have to convert current account to capital account. I have to convert my method of maintaining capital accounts by fixed method to fluctuating method. So current account balances have been transferred to capital account. So I have passed the entry partner's current account to capital account. In question number 76, we wrote balance carried down and we were showing the current account balances separately in the new balance sheet. But in this case, current account balances will not be appearing. They will be merged with the capital account balances like this. Children, each in a 8-marker question, each and every step has a marking. Fine. So you have to be careful at each and every step. You're doing each and every step carefully, writing each and every item as per the journal entries. Fine. So if you're writing balance carried down or something else here, this will be wrong. You have to pass the entry partner's current account to capital account and you have to write capital account here. So now we are preparing capital account. Capital account balance brought down was given. Z introduced cannot additional capital. He was admitted with a capital of 1,20,000. Now I have to transfer these current account balances. See, partner's current account to capital account. So that means it will be posted on the credit side of capital account. It will be posted on the credit side of capital account. So my next will be current account. These will be posted 37,500 and 27,500. Now I will find out the balance carried down of X and Y. After transferring the amount from current account, I will find out it's 1,25,000 here. You can make the change. This is 1,25,000. He has brought 1,25,000 as the capital. Fine. So current account balances have been transferred. We have found out the balance carried down. Now we'll prepare the balance sheet. So just quickly so that we can start with the capital adjustment today itself. It would fine. So land and building, there was no change in the value of land and building. Plant and machinery also remained the same. Furniture and fittings, almost all the items, there was no change in the value. Even the stock remained at the same value. Debtors, there was an increase in the provision. Fine. So our debtors, our net debtors have decreased, but our gross debtors have remained the same. Bills receivable also remained at the same value. Bank account, you have to make the changes. 50,000 was the opening balance. 1,25,000 was the cash brought in. This 50,000 is the loan given by X. So entry for this is bank account debited to X loan account. So we will be increasing the bank account by 50,000 and showing X loan as a liability. Fine. This I'll be adding later on. So my bank balance comes out to 2,25,000. Total 6,72,500. Creditors, there was a decrease in the creditors by 7,500. So 1,30,000. There was a decrease in the creditors by 7,500 plus there was a decrease. 20,000 creditors have been converted to bills payable. So my creditors, I have reduced the creditors by 27,500. So my creditors will appear at 1,25,500. Bills payable. Now, because of that rectifying entry, bills creditors to bills payable will increase by 20,000. Fine. So this 20,000 effect is in between creditors and bills payable. It is not through revaluation account. But decrease in 7,500 in creditors is through revaluation account. Workman compensation claim was there, 10,000. Then loan from X. Fine. We have received loan on 31st March. So we are showing loan. Yes, children, there's a query for bills payable explaining once again. It is given that bill of 20,000 accepted from creditors were not recorded in the books. So that means you accepted, your creditors drew bill in favor of you. You have to recall the chapter bills of exchange of class 11. Your creditors drew a bill of exchange in favor of you. So you accepted that bill. So that is a bills payable for you. So your entry is creditors to draw to bills payable in the books of drawee. You are a drawee. Your journal entry is draw to bills payable. That is creditors to bills payable. Fine. So creditors were to be reduced. So no, as such, there is no effect on the liability, on the net amount of liability. There is no change. But the only change is my creditors have got converted into bills payable. Amount of creditors have reduced because I have accepted their bill of exchange. So the form of liability has changed. It has changed from creditors to bills payable. Fine. Loan from X is to be posted and then capital account. Like this, we have discussed one entry in the preparation of revaluation account, that bill of exchange discounted with the bank. Fine, it will have no effect because bill got discounted with the bank. It has nothing to do with the revaluation account. Similarly, bills payable accepted from the creditors. It has nothing to do with the revaluation account. Your journal entry is bills pay creditors, your draw to bills payable. You can recall in the terms of drawer and drawee as well. Fine. So we have seen current account, how if a question asks you to prepare the capital accounts by fixed method, how it is to be done. There is not such a big deal. Only thing is you have to post all the adjustment in current account. And if even if the question asks you to convert the method, then also it is simple. Post all the adjustments in the current account and then later on transfer the current account balances to capital account. Now, children, till now we have discussed capital account, preparation of revaluation account, capital account, current account, and balance sheet. But there will be one more thing in the question, that is capital adjustment. Till now, you can see whatever capital account balances we were getting, we have posted that. Fine. We have not made any changes in the capital. Whatever cash he was bringing in, that was shown. Whatever balance carried down, we were getting off partners, old partners, we were posting that in the new balance sheet. But there will be a capital, there can be a capital adjustment in the question. And in 99% cases, in an 8 marker question, a capital adjustment is always there. And if I divide the marks, capital adjustment is for 2 marks. Rest all the items, revaluation account, rest all the posting and preparation of balance sheet is for 6 marks. Fine. So you have to learn how to do the capital adjustment. Now, the first thing that you are going to do before you start practicing with the capital adjustment question, do all the questions first without capital adjustment. Do practice all the questions, though I have covered each and every question which was slightly of a different way, but you practice all the questions so that you are able to prepare revaluation account correctly. You are posting all the items in the capital or current account and posting correct values in the balance sheet. Then only I'll be able to do the capital adjustment correctly. If I have posted all the entries correctly, then my capital adjustment is going to be correct. Fine. Now, what all capital adjustments can be there? I am going to take that in a sequence. Now, the first one can be, till now you have been given that what new partner is bringing as a capital. Fine. So there might be a possibility that the capital of the new partner is not given. I have mentioned some question numbers here so that every time you revise this chapter, do these 4 or 5 questions. That will be a complete revision of the chapter, including capital adjustment, because capital adjustment will be there in retirement and change in PSR also. So usually the students get confused between the capital adjustment in all the chapters. Fine. So you can quickly do these questions, any of these questions, to revise the capital adjustment. Fine. So we will not be given the capital brought in by the new partner. He has to bring proportionate capital. That means if he's coming for 1/5 share, he should bring 1/5 of the total capital of the firm. If he's coming for 1/6 share, he is to bring 1/6 of the total capital of the firm. Fine. Now, how we have to calculate, we will see it. We will see the working of one of the questions out of these. Second capital adjustment can be, we are given the capital of the new partner. Now, till now, whatever questions we have done, we were given the capital of the new partner. Fine. But we were not making any change in the capital balances of the old partners. Whatever balance carried down, I was posting same as it is to the new balance sheet. But now the question can ask you to adjust the old partner's capital on the basis of new partner's capital. Now I'll be changing. If the question asks you to make the changes in the old partner's capital account balances, then we have to make the changes accordingly. Third is, capital of the new partner is not given. And the first two are the very important adjustments. These are usually asked. Out of these two, one of the adjustment is usually asked. Fine. But we are going to do the 3 and 4 also. We will not take any chance. We will be doing these two also. Capital of the new partner is not given. Fine. This is same as first case, but now he is not supposed to bring the proportionate capital. That is 1/5 of the, suppose he is coming for 1/5 share. So he is not going to bring 1/5 of the total capital. He is going to bring 1/5, or a particular percentage can be given to you. Suppose it says he has to bring 30% of the total adjusted capital of the old partners. Fine. It will be more clear when I discuss this question. There is just one question in the book of this type of a capital adjustment. That is question number 94. We'll be taking that. And the last is a combination of 1 and 2. Fine. New partner is to bring in proportionate capital. His capital is also not given. Fine. And capital of the old partner is also to be adjusted in the new profit sharing ratio. There is only one question of this type also. Just question number 86 and 94. We'll be doing that later on. But these are the two important. You will find mostly the second type of adjustment. There are maximum question of second type of adjustment. Fine. So I have just given you 78 and 79 because in one of the question, the adjustment is to be done through cash. And in another question, the adjustment is to be done through current account. So you have to learn how to do the adjustment through cash or current account. So these are the 4 capital adjustment cases we'll be discussing. So first I'm taking question number 65. Though it was given in the questions without capital adjustment, but there was a capital adjustment in this, so that I'm taking this question so that you are through with question number till question number 77. Let's have a look at the question first. I think we will not be able to complete this. Let's have a look at the question. Yes. Balance sheet of Abhir and Divya are given 3:1. They were sharing profits in the 3:1. They decided to admit Vibhor on 1st April for 1/5 share. So I need not calculate the sacrificing ratio. Fine. Rest all the adjustment. There is nothing special about these adjustments. We have discussed all these. Fine. Now Vibhor was to bring in capital to the extent of 1/5 of the total capital of the new firm. You can see this has been asked in the year 2018. So Vibhor was to bring in capital to the capital of Vibhor is not given. So we have to find out the capital brought in by Vibhor. We'll be calculating. You can try revaluation account. Fine. Partners capital account, you can see, but I have to find out the cash brought in by the new partner. I think we'll be able to cover this in the next class. We will be starting with each and every question that I have mentioned in this. In all the cases of adjustments, we are going to cover all the questions covering different cases of adjustments. You have your next practice test on fundamentals. Do practice it thoroughly. It's a very important chapter, and so many things, so many concepts are there in that chapter. Revise each and every concept with clarity. Calculation of IOC, IOD, calculate each with clarity. Understand each topic of fundamental with clarity. Next class, we'll be doing each question, one question each of every case. What you can do is you can prepare the revaluation account. You can try the revaluation account. You can make the capital account for all these questions that I have mentioned, so that you have to understand only the capital adjustment part in these questions. Fine. You can note down these question numbers. You can make the revaluation account part and the partners capital account part for these questions, so that we are discussing the capital adjustment in the next classes. Have a good day, children. That's all for today.